Hello, I'm out here at Rio Linda Library to speak to Dr. Ami Berra, the congressman, about the issues that I've been having at the VA. So today, if I don't get heard, I don't know what's going to happen. You mind if I present you with a document?
Sure.
All right. So I've been trying really hard to get into your office and speak to you guys. It's just been really difficult.
Got it.
And then, if you don't mind, I'm going to read this just for my own record.
Sure.
All right. So I'm just very nervous.
No worries.
Good morning. First and foremost, I am honored to be sitting here with you today. Thank you for bestowing me some time. My name's I was a very proud veteran of the deep family. I'm sorry, man, this is really stressful.
Yeah, take your time.
I served 10 meritorious years in the U.S. Army from 2006 to 2016. I'm sorry.
No, apologize.
I have a deep family history in the military. I served 10 years from 2006 to 2016. I wish I could tell you that that's where my story ends. Unfortunately, I cannot. I lay sole blame for this on our VA system and the VA police for covering it up and perpetuating it. While deployed to Afghanistan, my team and I were struck by an enemy rocket, which ended my career. It started a chain of events that are almost as horrific as the things I saw in the sandbox. Some would even say that they rise to the level of criminal negligence. You would think that my 100% service connection rating would be the best care, would give me the best care in the great country that we live in. My experience in this is not the case. Since entering this broken VA system, I have been physically assaulted by 2 doctors on 3 separate occasions. I have been sent to the emergency room twice because of negligent VA transportation staff. I have endured excruciating pain several times during procedures that commonly call for sedation, but under doctor's discretion, it wasn't administered. Despite my unwavering request for it, and being told that this is all we can do for you, I would come to find out later that was a lie. It was a complete lie. To this day, I am still in pain, and it makes you wonder if they're even qualified to do this job. Or is the VA just underfunded? Nothing about this felt right to me, so I started to question the validity of many of my VA experiences and was met with serious discontent, malice, and clear violations of federal law. While living on campus at the men's trauma unit at Menlo Park, I was threatened with physical harm by VA staff for simply asking them why they were not following the mask mandate. I was given labels such as difficult, troublemaker, agitator, belligerent, and rude. They even started calling me a member of Antifa because I, quote, unquote, threat. Despite the fact I was bound to a wheelchair, the abuse got so bad that I was forced to leave the program. When I went to the patient advocate to address this issue and start advocating for my own health and safety, things only got worse. The staff started to call the police on me, belittle, berate, and mock me every chance they got. I would find out later that they were putting behavioral flags in my record that weren't even true. They called me to cancel or reschedule appointments and mark it in my record as if I canceled it or that I was a no-show. I don't know what that's all about, but it seems highly suspicious to me and certainly isn't conducive to my mental health. I've been accosted, detained, and denied medical services, all because I spoke my mind about a staff member that was belittling me in front of my own fellow service members. talk that absurd behavior off. They wouldn't let me use the restroom before they threw me out. Now, the VA police harass me, lie to me, intimidate me, and threaten me with trespass regularly. They even forced me to ride a broken elevator and laughed at me as the doors closed in on me, causing me to be stuck for an extended period of time. I've had more than one person identify themselves as VA police officers just to obtain my information, only to be told by the VA VA chief of police that he isn't going to do anything about it. Isn't impersonating a law enforcement officer a federal offense? I have filed numerous Freedom of Information Act requests granted to me by federal law, all of them being denied or redacted to the point that they're absolutely useless to me. Why am I being denied access to information that I am by law entitled to? With all that said, you would think that the VA would have zero problems sending me to community care. The Mayfair VA Chief of Staff refuses to do that, nor will he explain to me even though federal law grants me the right to know. I have been to the Chief of Staff's public office on 2 separate occasions to make an appointment and discuss my concerns. Both times, 3 VA police officers donned in full tactical body armor.
We have this gentleman next and then chat with you.
So where do I want to sit?
I'm over there for now. If
Okay.
you don't mind, thanks.
I've been to the Chief of Staff's public office on 2 separate occasions to make an appointment to discuss my concerns. Both times, 3 VA police officers donned in full tactical body armor showed up in force to remove me from a public space that I have every right to be in. I now know why 22 veterans a day end their watch, and it certainly isn't why the average public would think. It is about every event that has led up to this moment. The most unfortunate part of these stories is how the VA healthcare system plays a much larger role in this than you, the people, will ever see. I solemnly believe in the oath that I took, and I will honor it to my last breath. But I refuse to let us become statistics. That's the real question is, will you let this happen? That's all I have, sir. And then attached, my file. I sent this. They didn't see it.
Thank you for sharing that.
Thank you for hearing me. This has been going on for too long. This is the only thing that I've been trying to show you guys. Look how fast they turned it around. In less than 3 days, they looked at 600 pages.
This on, or when did you send this? July 20th?
Correct. And they turned it around in less than 4 days. Everything that I want to present to you is exactly what I gave to them.
Yeah. So the first thing that what we can do is, what we're able to do often is submit inquiries because they have one. You already have.
And no one's returned anything to me.
Okay.
And I've asked your office to look into it. You guys won't even call me back.
Even if you can homeschool.
And you already filled one of these privacy act waivers out.
Combination of stuff like, you know, here, get some seats.
I'll do it again if you'd like.
If you don't mind,
I don't mind.
just because.
I know you gotta do your stuff.
Yeah.
I'm willing to do that.
Absolutely. And then this is also a new thing as well. This, or I don't know if you sent this to us already.
So this is a new form, but it's all encompassed into one thing.
Got it.
Okay, everybody, you like
See
Sonic
that?
the Hedgehog? You see the new movie?
Anyone else waiting? That I can help?
This gentleman in the white shirt is next, and then the elder man.
But when Sonic came out, boy, that was huge.
Oh, I'm blocking it, sorry.
Thank you.
To go through the Sonic.
That's the problem. Is why are people so
Just so
scared
you
to
can have a
get
Sonic dog. What's up, buddy? Have a seat.
The White House told me to record myself because of what's
Yes, sir.
happening to me. That's the only reason for this.
Yeah, only if you want me to have them. I mean, we don't.
You know what? I would like you to actually sign one of the copies. So
Jeff, let's go.
I can run.
Nice to meet you. All right, brother. Do your thing and tell me what's going on.
Tell me what's going on. How can we help you?
office, but after this session today, I'll connect with my colleague in our office that does make sure they get this, and then we can get back to you. And you have my email, so you can always feel free to email me if for some reason we're not being responsive. So happy to do that. And I apologize if that's
And my issue, and I'll say this, but I've been trying to contact you guys since probably February, since Doris Matsui didn't want to do anything for me because she was not going to be part of my district anymore. So she passed me off to you guys. When I tried to reach out to you guys, no one wanted to answer the door, no phone calls, no returns. Contacted the White House, tried to make an appointment, nobody wanted to make an appointment. It's just, I really don't know how to convey this properly. I just really wanted to share this with Dr. Barra because I feel that him being a doctor would kind of see this as an issue since it's healthcare, and you know, his mission statement for the VA is taking care of veterans. I want him to know what's happening because you guys don't know this, but the day that Dr. Barra showed up to the VA in February on the 14th, like the Valentine's handing out the cards and stuff, I was supposed to have a meeting with the chief of staff, but he canceled it, so I couldn't be there when Dr. Barra was there because of this issue. I appreciate you taking your time today.
So all I'll do is after I connect with our caseworker who handles these issues, I'll send you a response that I did do that just so you know, and then I'll follow up with you. But you have my emails and cards, so feel free to email me if you need to. Okay. If we're not answering the phone or whatnot. So I do have your contract waiver and this appeals letter, and I'll make sure that the caseworker gets this and then connects with the VA after that. That's the process that we have to do.
I understand that, and I didn't answer your question earlier about that, so you guys have sent 2 requests to them as far as I'm aware, and I don't know if the VA is not responding back to you, or if I'm just, accidentally got lost in the communication train there.
Got it. So it's good to know. Yeah, because that is one thing that whether it's VA or immigration or Social Security related, we still have to wait for a response
You're doing the right
Right,
stuff.
I was told, I forgot who I was speaking to, but I have it on email. This person was telling me that it was submitted, they were just waiting, and it would be like 30 days or so. For his name.
It's already passed. Okay.
We're in August.
Okay. Good to know as well.
You get all these guys online telling you, oh, we have the people, and they know what you need to.
Great. So I have all this,
That's all.
and I will follow up with my coworker and as well as you. And you have my email. Yes, feel free to respond or email if you need to.
Okay.
Are they in the system?
Do you have like
I'm sorry.
timeline?
Well, I'll send you an email once I connect with him just to let you know that I did that, and then try to see if we can get a response on some previous things, and then what the next course of action is for this.
Okay.
So
I can handle that.
great. Well, I appreciate you coming out.
Thank you for hearing me.
Yeah. Thank you for your service.
I appreciate it.